Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I'm really enjoying making videos lately. Every once in a while somebody asks me a question or something and it makes me realize, I said, you know, if I answer this for this one person, why not answer it for everybody, right? So I'm going to talk about two things. Number one, why do I do what I do? And then the second thing I'm going to talk about is why I'm making it and a lot of y'all are not making it, right? So I'm going to give you a lot of training in this. But obviously, I'm going to be talking about Exitus Elite as well. And if you don't know what Exitus Elite is, y'all, straight up, I will tell you this. It is the answer, in my opinion, to $1,000 and $2,000 days on a regular basis. Last video, I actually let one scroll, but I only did the 1,000s on one of their pages. So I figured I'd do the 2,000s this time, let you see how real this business actually is. Exitus Elite is 10 years old. I came into Exitus Elite August the 1st of 2016. It was the first big commission type of business I had ever done. The G1000 or the $1,000 commission was the highest level. And Paul Stevenson is the best owner. Jacob is the best support I have ever seen. Jacob is actually Paul Stevenson's son. I've left businesses where I was #1 in the world because of lack of support. Here I didn't have to worry about any of that. I mean, it was just absolutely incredible. No monthly fee, no yearly fee. The admin fee is so small. For me to make it all these $1,000, $2,000 commissions, I mean, seriously, years ago, only paid them $299 one time, and that's taking care of everything to the G1000. Now, when the G2000 came out, which is about 3 years ago, so all these commissions are in the last 3 years for the G2000. If you see a 1000, it means there's a 1000 member to upgrade it. All I had to do was pay the difference, right? So that's exactly what that is. But y'all, this is life-changing income right here for so many people. Look at the economy. This is also, the September is right now around this corner, y'all. In September and August is the months that people go back to school. They have the holidays coming. The heating and bills are starting to go up. Electrical bills, things of that nature, y'all. I notice when people be spending a lot of money, and one of these commissions right by itself, I know what it does for you. I've been doing this. I've been free from the job for about 9 years now, or 9 years. May 7th of 2015, going on 10 years, working on my 10th year now, right? Even then, when I get a $1,000 commission, like came in William Finn, that came in the other day, the G1000, I'm still happy, man. I'm telling you, a $1,000 commission is a $1,000 commission, and so many of y'all have never made $1,000 ever. And some of y'all altogether online are definitely one commission at one time. It took me getting away from the wrong vehicle, getting in the right vehicle, to start making these kind of sales where I didn't feel like I had to spin my wheels every month to try to make it get by. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, finding the right vehicle, find something you believe in, learn to let go, get over your hang-ups. They're yours, not anybody else's, and then just let these people connect with you and be fully positioned so that you can make the life-changing income. Because if you're in a life-changing income business, but you're not positioned to make that income, it's not going to be life-changing for you. And you're going to see other people just like me. Excuse me. I'm sitting there we got overrides, right? So if you came in at the G100, which is great, man. I got a 100, a 250, a 500, a 1000, 2000. And then your first person winds up going G2000, you're going to wind up losing $900. If they go $1900. If they go G1000, you're going to lose $900, and that happens sometimes, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, that's something you don't want to have happen inside this business. This is somebody else who actually upgraded as well to the G2000s right here. Okay, y'all. So I just want to give you some idea of how real the income itself is. If you don't know, y'all, I've got over 600 videos at YouTube alone for Exitus Elite, probably 700 now if I had to guess. Haven't done a count lately, but I post on Facebook. William Finn actually came from Facebook. A lot of times my sales, I'm gonna be telling you a lot of things. That's just the answers, okay? A lot of times my sales come from YouTube, though Facebook often will give me more views than what YouTube will. So, to give you an example, this is 253 plays. This was 4 days ago. This was not even 24 hours ago. This is 84 plays for the newest one right here, and there's a lot of really good training in here. Now, I told you I'll teach you some of the things I do. Why do I do them, right? Okay, there's a business called Powell Elite Systems. I've been with them for over 10 years. So I've got 9 years with Exitus Elite and 10 years with Powell Elite Systems. Powell Elite Systems has been the backbone business to everything I do, right? Now, to be part of the Facebook group for Powell Elite Systems, you've got to be a member, which means these are buyers. There's a difference between not having buyers and leads and actual buyers. Buyers are people that'll do something. And a guy named Tim Tisanis years ago taught me one thing. Well, he taught me a bunch, but he taught me one thing. A buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. So when I do a video for Power Lead Systems, it'll have Power Lead Systems in the title. It'll have Power Lead Systems on the front page. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find the thumb. Well, I was just going to show you how far back I was doing YouTube videos. This is different female species. I'm not even with her anymore, if that gives you any idea. This is my beautiful woman right here, and we've been together for going on 6 years now, so I could not be happier. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave it right here, and I'm going to explain why I put her in my thumbnails as well. But y'all, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. So when I get a lead from someone that's inside of Power Lead Systems, or if I go looking, let's say if I got 5,000 friends, right? You should probably try to keep it that on your Facebook account, because that's the most friends you can have. But if you strip some of them down and you're looking to go get some new people, go to somewhere like Power Lead Systems or a Facebook group of a business where they've got to pay, and then look at all the new people that's come in, or look at the people that are interactive. If you post stuff on your timeline like I do, and then they wind up putting a like or a comment, and they have, these people are reaching out in any way, form, or fashion, they're the type that you're going to want to be your friend, right? So go ahead and take that as an option to friend these people so that you have the right kind of people who are buyers that are watching you. Now, if you are a workhorse on your timeline and do what you're supposed to be doing, just like these videos right here, I'm posting up here on a regular basis. All of these are going to be Exitus Elite right here, showing $1,000 when it came in here. Me and my girlfriend right here. Here's a page I've created, and I'm going to show you this page in just a second. Now, this is what makes Exitus Elite great. I made pages and that's the name of the actual page I created, y'all. Let's see here. Let me find the right one. Did I not bring it up? I didn't bring it up yet. That's what happened. I apologize. Okay, so I'll make a page and make it for a video, and it'll explain the business, right? Now, because if I made it, why would I not want to give it to my downline? I've been number 1, number 2 in the world in every business I've ever done. Why would I not want to at least give them the option to use what works for me? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm leading by example. Now, the reason I use Power Lead Systems. Now, here's the problem with Power Lead Systems. I'm going to be very straightforward. I've been at the very top of the leaderboards for Power Lead Systems. The problem with Power Lead Systems is the retention rate is terrible. A lot of people will throw out a link for Power Lead Systems. They'll join up. They never get what Power Lead Systems is truly about. And then in about a month or so, they'll drop off because they didn't get it, right? Power Lead Systems is how I make all of my pages. When I say all of them, the beautiful page right here I started off with right here at the very top, our team sales page. And matter of fact, my last video, I showed William Finn's page. I made his because he came in at the G1000, G2000, and I actually do that for you. And I don't charge anything to do this, to actually make an actual page for our team members. And that's exactly what I've got right here, right? So it's a beautiful page. It makes me stand out from other people. This page for somewhere else is going to cost you $20 a month just to have a team sales page outside of Exitus Elite. Now, you can use the Exitus Elite stuff. Please understand, there's nothing wrong with it. The first 10,000 that I made, I used the default pages because I wanted to prove and to show to people the quality of what you've got there, right? So it will work. But never just trust the business itself to do everything for you. And I'm saying, even if I was using those pages, you need to brand you so that people can connect with you. And how many times I've said this, y'all? You don't go down the road giving $1,000, $2,000 to people you don't know. So why would you expect your leads to do that very thing, right? The difference between someone hiding behind their sales funnel and saying, this is my business, and someone else saying, I'm my business, and here's one of my tools, and learning to think that way is the drastic difference between those two people right by itself. And I know who they're going to go with all the time. People that a lot of times do paid advertising, they'll go somewhere and do paid advertising, they'll put the default page out there, not them at all, The people go look at it and say, wow, Exitus Elite's pretty interesting. Wow, let me go check this out. The second largest search engine in the world is YouTube, right? So they're going to hit YouTube and they're going to find my smiling face or someone like me that's going to let go, not script anything, tell people what they think about their business, show that they believe in this business, show proofs of income in that business, and that other person that done the paid advertising, they're the ones that got them into the whole idea of Exitus Elite. Well, who are they going to go with? Me that they've connected with, or the person that they don't even know who it is, and that person, only thing that person is going to do is use an email to try to catch them. I'm standing in front of my house with my hand out, welcome them into my business. Take a look, y'all. When they saw your business, they walked through your house, you weren't even home. They walked down your hallways, everything, you weren't home. They leave, you come back and then send out an email. Compare that to connecting with someone is drastically different, right? So, now, while I've got this right here, I'm going to show you this. So, I've got pictures of me and my girlfriend and a lot of my thumbnails, right? The reason why, well, first of all, she makes me look better than just me, that's for sure. I will put me up here sometimes, y'all. This is way back, y'all. This is 8 years ago, y'all. I was making Exitus Elite pages 8 years ago. Look at that, man. That's crazy. IPS are always lean against another company, right? So I'll cover that in just a second as well. But the reason I put me and my girlfriend in there is, first of all, she means the world to me, right? Secondly, is I want people to connect with me. And so I will often put like me and my boat, or me and my son, or me and my girlfriend. One of those three things or something like that, things that mean something to me. I really think that when you do a post on Facebook, it should be that very same way. This is why I got a picture of me and my little boy right here, and that's 8 years ago, y'all. Here's another one right here. Here's me and her at the lake house. I'm going to leave it on this one right here just so you can take a look at it. Now, secondly, when I run the analytics at YouTube, it tells me that like 95% of the people that are watching are men. Now, if I'm a male species, would I rather be looking at another male species or a beautiful female species? You know what I'm saying? So something as simple as that sometimes. But I'm still going to be in the thumbnail, because the number one thing you can ever do in your business, and I don't care what business you're looking at, y'all, this is the answer right here, is brand yourself into that business. So to the point that people will call you the Exitus Elite guy. You understand? Or the Power Lead Systems guy, or whatever that business is, y'all. Press One Cash, Mobile Biz Up, whatever it was I was #1 in the world in. That's how I branded myself. So to the point, people would contact me and say, hey, man, just to let you know, when I thought about Exitus Elite, I only thought of 2 people, you and one other. You know what I'm saying? Or something. I've been told that before, because I'm not the only one doing my job. There's other people out there too, right? But that's what I'm telling y'all, man. And it's not hard. People think it's hard because they think that gurus are the only ones that make it. But honestly, a guru to me is nothing more than anybody that actually got over the hang-ups, let these people connect with them, started making it, who were branding themselves. If they weren't branding themselves, how would you even know who they are? You understand what I'm saying? And it's the same steps everybody else has got to take. But a lot of y'all, pride is an issue. Hang-ups are an issue. Just like my last video, I talked about me being entirely blind in my right eye and how I went 2 decades where I didn't have a picture of myself, right? And I will tell you this, man. Let me show you this. The picture of me and my little boy a second ago. I'm glad they popped this one up. Of course, where is it at now? I don't see it. Okay, the one I showed me and my little boy from 8 years ago. Did I overshoot it? There it is. Okay. All right, y'all. Even at this time, I still had low self-esteem. And even in this picture, I've got a picture of me looking down at my little boy, because I was telling everybody what I thought about the business and everything, but I was still having to work on my hang-ups. I didn't have any pictures of me and my son. God's honest truth, y'all. Look, this was $14,000 in 4 days in Exitus Elite. I wound up making over $40,000 a month in this business, but this was 8 years ago, y'all. And my little boy wanted to know what was different. This is an 8-minute video. He wanted to know what was different about what I was doing, right? So I wound up putting him there and him waving at the end, telling everybody, you know, to thank for watching the video and stuff like that. And I didn't have many pictures of me and my little boy, so I wound up using it as kind of like a way of branding me into all my posts and stuff like that. It was my new way. People knew it was me. Let's put it that way. Matter of fact, if you look up here, also 8 years ago, you see it down here. These are all sorts of proofs and stuff like that where I put that, it was me up there. Okay, so why I use Powell Elite systems and how I stayed with them, why I've been with them for so many years, 10 years, is because every business I did, I wound up being able to brand myself in the capture page, in the sales pages, making team sales pages so that they duplicate it. So people come to me, there's incentive to come with me than anywhere else. If I'm apples and apples with somebody else and they're doing a great job, yet I've got a page that, let's say, William might have liked because I created that page for him, right? Then that alone could make the difference, right? Now, Powell Elite systems. I have had months where I made thousands of dollars inside of Powell Elite systems, but the drop-off rate was so high that I decided that I'm just going to stay here and focus. If somebody wants to use Powell Elite systems, great. Matter of fact, I showed yesterday, I think I made $30-some in the last couple of days or something like that, So great, there's money coming in, in just that day or so. But at the same time, if I didn't make any money inside of Powell Elite systems, I wouldn't care, because without this, let me make all my sales pages and stuff like that, y'all. And this is my payment page right here. This is something else I created. I gave this to William when he came in, and he decided to go through Zelle right here. We get to pick how I want to get paid inside Exitus Elite. We get paid immediately. We always make 100% commissions. If you ever decide to upgrade, all you do is pay the difference. Support is awesome. I mean, there's so many great things about it. It's 10 years old. The company doesn't pay us. We pay each other, so it takes all the stress off of Exitus Elite itself. I mean, this is why leaders come here and don't leave. That's the God's honest truth, y'all, because what are they going to find that's going to be better than this, right? So originally, I made a payment page because, well, the first time I was doing another business, and it was confusing, right? So I decided I'm just going to make a payment page, and then when they paid, I can log in and confirm that they paid. That's it. That's what I did. And it worked really well. Secondly, I get a lot of seniors sometimes, and it can be a little confusing for seniors to do stuff. So I would send a senior the sign-up link and then my payment page and say, hey, buddy, just knock these two out, and I'll walk you through the last part. We'll make sure you're good to go or whatever. It helped, is what I'm saying. So do I give this to everybody? I don't. When they come inside of Exitus Elite, it's really simple. There's a little, it looks about like this. You get to pick whichever paid person above you decided that they want to get paid. You pick that way, and then you do whatever it tells you to do. If it's PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Google Pay, whatever it may be, then that's your it's your gateway into the business. Even Walmart is pretty good as well. But instead of having it just that way, because I do have people, I was like, you know what? It worked so well in that last business I did, and there were $200 commissions on a regular basis. I wound up making $18,000 one month from just that $200 business. So I was like, you know what? It wouldn't hurt to make this page as well. So I created this. So this is one of the strengths of Powell Elite systems inside of my Exitus Elite business. This is my 3-generation bonus training. It's a page with over 50 videos in it, and one of them is like powerful hang-ups to problem with all marketers right here, y'all. Get to the point you don't give a damn what anybody thinks. You want your business more than you care what anybody thinks. That's when everything's going to change for you. That's a really powerful video right here. Talk about, here's the pages right here. So if anybody wanted to make what makes Exitus Elite great, the same one I use in my videos. If you're part of a team, of course you can have it. And not only you, your downline can have it. They'll have the exact same stuff. I sent an email to William saying at the very bottom, feel free to copy this, change my name if you like, but just use the same material so that your downline gets the same benefits that you're getting, and on and on and on. So how to pay an Exitus Elite, y'all? And I'm just using William because he just came in most recently. I sent him this. And Exitus Elite is a 3-step process. Matter of fact, I will show you this. It's real simple, y'all. The first one, and again, be using what? Powell Elite systems to make it even better for my job, for my primary business. How to sign up in Exitus Elite. Step 1, pay the admin fee. I even showed the page how to do that. Number 2, pay for Exitus Elite package. Literally right here is what they do that. They get to choose which one they want to use right here, which I've got a payment page as well. They can go to either one. Third part, y'all, is literally type in here, I paid with Zelle or whatever, or 3 little dots, it won't matter, and then click the big green button right here, big green button, and that's it. So it's a 3-step process, y'all. Number 1, pay the admin fee. Number 2, pay your sponsor, and because that gives you the rights to actually sell the package itself. You can't sell it without it. And then the third part is just sending this little button. The reason why they got to click this little green button, y'all, is because we have a handshake between the buyer and I'm being the seller, right? Now, Exitus Elite has got this connected inside so that if he mashes this green button saying he sent payment, I get an email saying that I just got paid, and it literally says you just made money, or you've got money, or something like that. And I'll then log in, make sure I got paid, and then log into Exitus Elite and put, yes, I was paid by this person, and it unlocks them. So this is actually where the email that comes out that makes the handshake take place inside of Exitus Elite. Really simple stuff, right? But I want to make sure people understand how simple it is. As soon as they do that, I tell them where to go to get started down here, and that's it, y'all. But again, another page that I've used because it makes it simple. If you make something really simple, it'll work for you. Well, I just want to keep everybody on the rails itself, right? Something simple. Of course, they don't need all this stuff, but I'll give it to my downline, especially for seniors, and I get a lot of seniors. It can help them, right? Here it is. What makes Exitus Elite great? And then they just blow this up just like I do in the videos, and it can go over all these talking points right here, exactly what makes Exitus Elite great. And I put the first member in for you at the G1000, G2000, so that every person, every commission you put in is going to be yours. So William, if he had a sale come in today, it wouldn't be a pass-up to me. Now, if he would have gone to anybody else, it would have been a pass-up. Guys, that's true. But because of the fact it's a gift I've been giving to my team since 2016 when I came into it, I'm not going to change that, to be honest, y'all. So I continue to give that gift. Do I shoot myself in the foot? Absolutely, because William's new person would be my person, and then whatever that new person would have been, if they brought in Steve, Steve's new person would be my person, and the chain keeps going down like that, right? But because I am getting them qualified, I'm shooting myself in the foot, so I lose that option. But to me, it's one of the biggest gifts I can give as well. So bonus number 1 is going to be, and this is the default page, so this is what you'd send out. So it's not going to tell you to put your first member in, something like that. I don't really think most of y'all want to lose thousands of dollars in the process. So here's the first one right here, y'all. Got your team sales page, the one I just showed you earlier. Udemy's at the bottom of the page. Matter of fact, let me show you this. I've actually had $1,700 months with just Udemy alone. I got $25.15 as of today, another $75 that's coming. I don't even do paid advertising. Udemy is literally at the bottom of my team sales page. I'm going to show you this down. Right here at the bottom. And it says, want the sales page, you need traffic, get it here. Click below. All they do is just click right here. They sign up underneath William, which this is my page, obviously it's going to be mine. But underneath William, William gets 15% commissions for life. He don't even know where the money's coming from. Just like me, I don't know, and it don't even matter. I've had many times where my son's birthdays and Christmases were paid from just Udemy alone with just this little bits right here, y'all. I can pay myself right now, but there's no sense. I'm just going to let it keep building up and then send it all at one time. So that's exactly another. So in other words, Powell Elite Systems is not only making me get paid inside of Exitus Elite, I'm getting paid inside of Udemy as well, plus getting paid from Powell Elite Systems just for using my tools. Now, I teach other people to use their tools. They're the ones that's going to be around for years and years and years. Those new ones that came in and jump in and pop out, I appreciate when they come in, but to be honest, if they're not learning to use their tools, they're going to be gone in the first place. And that's why the retention rate inside Powell Elite Systems is so terrible, where at Exitus Elite, we don't have a monthly fee or yearly fee. You come in, you get positioned, you take your time, you learn whatever you need to learn, and you're good to go. Why not get in a team where you're going to make money on the side like Udemy with a same sales page that don't cost you anything, right? Our Master 3 Generation bonus training. I have a private chat, y'all. As a matter of fact, I will show you real quick. Let's see here. All right, here's a private chat right here. So I sent something right here talking about, it's motivational right here. This is Matthew. Matthew has been with me since for 10 years now. Since Exitus Elite back in February, he came in the first week. I'm sorry, Powell Elite Systems with me. So I don't know if you can see Matt right here, but Matt, here's the great thing as well. There's a lot of people inside this private chat. You got to be G1000 or G2000 to be part of this private chat, right? It's part of the incentive for going big. But Matt, he's been with me for so long. If I was on vacation or wasn't there, you don't think Matt couldn't answer the questions? So I was talking about setting goals. Make this $10,000 as your new goal. Make it clear. And that's what Matt was reflecting, talking about. He's getting ready to make some videos. Y'all say, I want 10,000. Make that your clear goal and go make it happen. Get that ball rolling. It can be done very easily inside of Exitus Elite. Well, I showed you all those $2,000 commissions or $1,000. It don't take many people, a handful of people to make $10,000. And that's why Exitus Elite is life-changing income. Yesterday is Michael Petty, man. He's an awesome dude, and it was his birthday. So I wanted to go inside and tell him happy birthday. And I was telling everybody he was 85 years old, and really he won't. I said, but you can't tell without the gray hair on his head. So he sent a picture with his bald head, and then sent me a picture of his gray beard right here. So we have fun as well, y'all. But the good part is these people are applying action. You know what I'm saying? These are the people you want to be around. It's not just being you. If you related to Michael and he winds up helping you, man, or something like, think about that right by itself, or Matthew, or whoever it's going to be. It's awesome. And that's, again, just one of the benefits for joining us is the team. And to be honest, man, I could argue and say this part is just as good as me putting your first member in for your own team sales page right by itself. So now I've got what's called a Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File. Now, this is pretty big. I got 50 plus locations that people can go. I got headlines, in other words, just post there for free. I got headlines that people can copy. I've got ad bodies, if I can get to it. There you go. Ad bodies that you can use word for word or just get ideas from if you like. Got them as well, really simple, stuff like that. Detailed ad suggestions right here. And if you're not using AI, GTP or something like that, or GTP, then use something like that and write your own stuff, y'all. You can do that. It's really easy now. But here's some really good detailed stuff right here as well. Really good talking points. And William messaged me yesterday. It's like, hey, if I'm going to do some videos, what do I need to talk about? I was like, bam, go right here in your training, go down to talking points, and I give them some really good stuff that I show so you don't have to wonder what makes Exitus Elite great. And that's really what people are doing, man. People want to review. You're on the inside. What makes Exitus Elite great? And that's what you need to tell people, and I give them talking points to help. Okay. Successful Facebook scripts, things I've used in the past, other people as well. IPS is a business. They do pretty good as far as their posts. So I've made some of those the kind of type of IPS posts. Facebook notes, y'all, I got free from the job in 6 months after doing restaurants for 26 years with nothing but an old S3 phone and a Facebook account. So I've got training right here. Again, I also talk about the same image. I keep talking about it, how I was putting inside of my pictures down here for each and every one of them right from the get-go. I show proofs of income. This is Power Elite System sales. It was an ad for Power Elite Systems. And you know what's better than getting paid, better than being free for 4 years and getting paid $1,000 commissions immediately? Nothing. Free since May 7, 2015. This is 31,013 days inside of Exitus Elite. And I wanted to show them. This is what made me stand out from other people. Now, I want them to have good ads, and I was trying Facebook, but to be honest, y'all, Facebook loves free and cheap, so really the big commissions ain't going to come from there that much. But if you're friended people who have worked with you in other businesses and they have really connected with you, then that's gasoline on the fire, so it will help. Just don't expect a whole lot of cold leads coming from work from home opportunities, Facebook groups, or anything like that. I would highly suggest if you're doing a higher commission business, or even if you're not, YouTube is king, y'all. I'm just going to tell you that. Now, whether or not it's in shorts or reels or whatever, TikTok, whatever, I don't do TikTok. I'm just too old school for this. For that, in my personal opinion, it's fun. It's just I'm happy in my little world and YouTube, and honestly, it must obviously work, right? So this is it. I actually show my thumbnails right here, giving examples of branding yourself. Me and my little boy, I can look at myself, y'all. I can always tell that I'm blind in my right eye. But again, man, who cares? It doesn't matter. It's about getting over the hang-ups. It's about letting go and letting people connect with you in something that you believe in that could change your life. Not only just for you, but for me and my little boy as well. And that's exactly what this is, y'all. I'm going to be in these videos or in these pictures. It's me and my girlfriend. Exitus Elite was actually having vacations. Anybody come at G1000, G2000, you get vacations. And so I wanted to show that as well, but this was us on vacation right here. And our team art, y'all, this is stuff that this is $10,000 months right here. Some of these emails from Exitus Elite right here showing $1,000 came in. And you can use all this to help build credibility so that there's 40,000 in 30 days. So that when you you come into it, you ain't made any sales yet. Well, you can use this to help build credibility. And when you start to make momentum, use that momentum to make more momentum. And that's exactly what you do. If I was brand new, I would bust my tail, man, to get out there. Secondly, when I got my first sale, like, let's say it was William, right? Then y'all, I'm going to hammer away because I want people to see, look what, I got $1,000. This is real. You want to have excitement? Man, let $1,000, $2,000 come in. It's going to really set you on fire. And then start getting out there. Use that excitement, that enthusiasm to keep going. Y'all, I've been in this business since 2016. We're talking before Trump was even president. Yeah, Trump was even president, right? Can you imagine, y'all, how exciting I still am today? Can you hear me when I'm talking, y'all? How long I can make this video easily into an hour, and I'm trying my darndest to. I'm not even showing you all the good pages I've got, to be honest, y'all. I'm just letting you know that this is what you do. You know, this is what makes you stand out. This is how I take something like Power Elite Systems and use my tools to brand me into every business. And I'll tell you this, y'all. Exitus Elite may be the cash cow, right? Without a doubt, it's the cash cow. But without Power Elite Systems and me doing this, would I be making the money I'm making? I pay $53 a month for Power Elite Systems. Do you think it's worth it? I've never paid for Power Elite Systems since February, when the first month I came into this business in 2015, y'all. The same week that Matthew came into business underneath me, right? And you just saw him a few minutes ago. I'm still have never had to pay for Power Elite Systems because it's paid for itself every month. I let the money sit there so it pays for itself, and once it's gone, I can send the money to myself or just let it build up, right? Now, I'll show you some of the pages inside of Exitus Elite and talk the real pages that has created, it's coming from Exitus Elite itself. This is my favorite one. It's called Page You. I actually went and mimicked the actual page for the team sales page because I loved this video so much. That's the reason I actually took it, made a little smaller version of it, and put it at the top of the banner with all the $100. Shouldn't even been $100. Should have put $1,000 bills is what I should have put over beside. Because to be honest, y'all, in Exitus Elite we make more $1,000 days than we do $100 days. That's crazy, y'all. That's you're in the right business. No monthly fees, no yearly fees. The best owner, best support, quality pages that are absolutely gorgeous. Gets updated on a regular basis. However, and when he does the updates, he'll leave, let's say a new VSL video came out, right? Well, maybe the old people, the older business been there for a while, like the old one better. So he leaves them up there. So you can pick whichever one you want to do and then go from there. You can make bridge pages inside of it. The emails automatically go out from the company. I could use Power Elite Systems, but I don't. I send them through the company so that the emails would go through the company. And I mean, that's great, man. This is the type of business and company that you want. But these are some beautiful pages. I told you earlier, the first $10,000 I made inside of Exitus Elite, excuse me, I used the default pages, right? This is one of them. This was the page I used in 2016, the first $10,000 I made using just the default page. Number one, I was so busy with all the Exitus Elite sales coming in, talking to customers and stuff like from all over the world, that I didn't even have time to really build my own team sales page and stuff at that time, right? But I was just amazed at how good the factory default stuff was working inside this company, y'all. It works. If something works, it just works, y'all. And that's what I wound up doing, y'all. Some beautiful pages right here. So I'm gonna go back to right here. Go to the top. All right, y'all. It's time. This is August. This is August 28th, y'all. It's time to look at the Exitus Elite. Some of y'all have been emailing me, messaging me. Oh, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get one. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a hard time. But how much money could you have made if you just would have went ahead and jumped in, man? How much money have I made since our last conversations? And some of y'all, you know I'm talking to you, right? I talked to you a year ago, and you're saying, I'm going to get in. Well, you still ain't getting in. The number one thing you can ever do, y'all, is just go succeed. Put your head down, go put the work in, figure out what you need to do. The questions you ask are going to be the questions you ask that only someone who's applying action would ask. That's when you know you're on the right path. That's when you want to get in that private chat of me and Michael and Matthew and the other fellows, and now William is part of that as well, so that you can be part of a team. That's not even the actual Facebook group. We got a private Facebook group for Exitus Elite with Paul Stevenson and Jacob. Both of them have access to both of them. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you don't know this team to be in Exitus Elite, if you're doing any other system that's, okay, I was #1 in the world in a business that was $200 commissions, making good money, right? But even at $200, I kept thinking to myself, the amount of work, the amount of videos, the amount of everything I'm doing, I could be making the exact same amount of work and effort and making 5 to 10 times that for every sale. For every sale. And a lot of you don't know this. I learned this. The same people that will pay you $200 or $300 or $500 are the exact same people that will pay you $1,000 and $2,000. Now, the last count I got for the G2, I mean, you know, when I did a count, I need to go back, I guess. I've used this since like March of somewhere last year, I guess. I counted 30 members to see where they came in at. 24 of them came at the $2,000 commissions. 4 of them came at G1000. I had 1 G500 and 1 G100, y'all. And I'm going to tell you this. For a business with no monthly, no yearly fees, the emails automatically go out for you. Paul's an awesome owner. He updates things. He manages the business the way it's supposed to be. Webinars when needed, things of that nature. Y'all, sometimes and when we really get rolling, he'll do back to back to back every Wednesday, usually 3 o'clock in the evening. But in the summer times, it has a tendency to slow down, so sometimes it'll slow down, but it's probably going to be coming back pretty soon. This is just the right business at the right time. So what you need to do, y'all, seriously, I got to get my little boy from school, so I'm going to have to hurry this up. I want you to contact me. Guys, honest truth, y'all. If you watched any of my videos, y'all, if you've gotten this far in this video, man, you're looking. I know you are. Quit playing with these little businesses. Jump in this business. Be part of our team. Get all the benefits. Again, come at G1000, G2000. Think of that alone, y'all. You're going to get the first sale that's going to go to you instead of a pass-up. What is that worth to you right by itself? Think about that, y'all. Where are you going to get that anywhere else? You're not. So literally, Exitus Elite is the answer. It's 10 years old. Not going anywhere, y'all. Only getting better. I love the place. I've made how many videos, and it's only getting better. You're going to watch me make a lot more. Now's the time. Contact me now. Go ahead and jump in this. Jump as big as you can into this business. G1000, G2000, if you can, I'd highly suggest that. And then go ahead and just get out to people, man, and let this be the thing, the vehicle that changes your life. If there was something better than this out there, y'all, I'd be doing it. There's not. You understand what I'm saying? And those infinity processing system people, I've got a lot of those, my friends doing that. Again, you know, you'd be making 5 to 10 times sometimes on your sales inside this company than you would be with them. And they don't understand the same people that would do the $300 commissions are the same ones that do the 1,000 and the 2,000. So something to think about. So go ahead and go down below, y'all. I want you to look at my actual pages itself. I don't care if you go through my Powell Elite Systems link or from the one that's from Exitus Elite itself, that beautiful page view video screen I just showed you earlier. They're both going to take you here. Listen to my videos, y'all. I talk about everything that you need to know. This is a 40-minute presentation. I show our 40-foot yacht that we've got from it's right near Myrtle Beach. The life, you know, I live, what it's meant to me and my little boy, man. He's 17 years old. I've been home for more than half his life. What has that meant to not just him, but for both of us, y'all? Think about that. Just like now, I'm getting ready to pick him up from school. Thank God, man. If I was in a restaurant somewhere, I'd have to have some other way just to get him home. You understand? It's like, even the little simple things in life, man, makes the biggest difference. We went to watch Deadpool a little while back, a couple weeks back, and now we got Beetlejuice coming. And then he's got Terrifier 3, which he's a big fan of horror movies, and that's coming out in October. So every month, man, we got something to look forward to. And I'm going to tell you, man, nothing beats freedom. Point blank, period. All right, I've said enough, y'all. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. go ahead and contact me. Tell me you're ready to do this business. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And I definitely look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.